guys, how are you? Can you hear me okay? My chat won't let me log in for some reason, so we'll see. Hello, Phantom. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Dark Horsetails. Lurking, still appreciated. Tom, what's going on? Radical Mongoose, first one in the chat. Yeah, so happy Friday. Fanta of Darkness. Did that sound like I said Fanta of Darkness? I'm sorry, Phantom of Darkness. My mic keeps going in and out. I was having this issue last night when I was recording. It was like zooming in and then getting blurry. I don't know. I have to fix the settings again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do I make that not happen? Sorry, guys. Okay, how do I not have my message? I did an update on my MacBook as well. So, options. Can't we just like quit this and not have it? How do you do not disturb? I don't know. What's the community leaderboard? I guess it's like, I don't really know. I think it's basically like the more you comment and the more you interact on a channel, you become a leader of the channel. So, oh, you didn't say Fanta. I said it because it's funny, and I remember I was called that before. I kind of like that name, Fanta of Darkness. It kind of sounds like Santa, but it's Fanta. I'm gonna put this on Do Not Disturb because maybe silence all notifications. Okay, it worked for my MacBook too. All right, cool. So what's going on, guys? Anybody doing anything fun for Memorial Day weekend? Does everyone have anyone who works? Do you have a 3-day weekend? I sure as heck do. And my goodness, did I work for that 3-day weekend this week, for sure. And I know like I canceled stream last week. It was so I wasn't feeling the greatest, and then I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to do it. And then, Anthony, hello, welcome. Oh, Cindy said she's retired. Nice. Very cool. So you get to enjoy 3-day weekends all the time. No plans. Cindy says no plans. Yeah, I'm probably just going to go by our pool. It's our friend's birthday. So got some stuff going on this weekend. So yeah, I was gonna do like, I don't know, we'll see how the stream goes tonight. We'll see how many people arrive, and if we want to do the have chatgpt pick my stories for me and I'll blind react. So the whole point, so I was trying to set up a theme. As you can see, like my last video, I did the AI hallucinations. So I wanted to pair the theme of the live stream with what the video was about. And I kind of want to do that once in a while going forward. I'll be like, okay. But the plan last week was to have the video come out, and then, this was actually, I was going to do the body horror one. So what happened, I was supposed to do the body horror live stream and then the premiere, and it was supposed to like go hand in hand together, and I wanted to keep it all in theme. So that didn't happen because we had a tornado and we were like sitting in our closet for 2 hours. But that's fun, you know? It is what it is. Let's see what else is going on. It's so weird. It's like I can't like I'm trying to chat and it's like not allowing me to. Let me see. It's weird. It's okay. I don't have to chat. I don't think we're not gonna do a game, so we don't need a poll for this. But if I did, I would have just had Phantom do the poll because he is our moderator. He's our mod. I think Tom is a mod too. But yeah, so I feel kind of boring tonight. I'm sorry. I had so much energy all day, so I didn't do a coffee. And then I turned my espresso machine on because I had planned on having a coffee for stream. And then I, do my checks and balances when I'm setting up, and the memory card was saying it wasn't reading the card in my camera, so I couldn't. So anyways, it took a good 15 minutes to get everything back to normal and up and running, and then my audio was like not working because I had it selected wrong. Just the usual fun stuff that I deal with. Let's see. No, a tornado. That's very exciting. If that were me, I would have went outside to see it. Just kidding. I'm scared of those. Yeah, no. It's so interesting because when we were talking about moving to Texas, we're from New York. So I don't know why it didn't occur to me that Texas equals tornadoes. And when I was younger, I think I was like 10 or 11, maybe even younger than that. I might have even been like, no, I was in 6th grade because that's when we went to Florida. Okay, so I was probably like 11 or 12, right? Because the summer going into 7th grade. Yeah, I was like 11 or 12. So we went to Universal Studio. And I don't know if you guys know, but back in the day, they had a Twister, the movie Twister. They had a Twister experience where you go through it and, you go through the whole experience. Like, you watch it from what I remember, so such a long time ago. You stand behind like a fence, a wooden fence, and like you have like the air blowing and everything, whatever. It was terrifying. Like, for me, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and just seeing the movie Twister, that movie Twister and Lake Placid, I feel like they came out like maybe within the same year or very close to one another, because I just remember watching those two movies when I was younger and being deathly afraid of tornadoes and then deathly afraid of lakes and alligators. And yeah, Lake Placid, right? That's it. Does Lake Placid have the alligators in it? I can't quite remember, but I remember Lake Placid. I remember the gist of the movie was that the lake was like acid, and if you went in it, I kind of don't want to watch that movie now. Do you guys remember that movie? Let me know. Hello, babes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Okay, get back to work. But thank you for stopping it and saying hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, right. So Lake Placid was like, I don't know. So anyway, back to what I was saying with the Twister thing. So when I was younger, like the thing is, I was like, oh, thank God I live in New Jersey, because that's where I grew up, was in New Jersey. I was like, thank God I live in New Jersey and we don't get those here. I'll never live anywhere where there's twisters, or that's what I called it, tornadoes. And then like, I don't know, I forgot for some reason, and we moved to good old Texas, and we can't have basements here because the way, I think it's something with the foundation, like basically if you build a basement, because of the soil and the way that it's moving, your house is just gonna collapse in, basically. That's the short version, I guess. Yeah, I remember Twister, and the cow was taken from, yeah, I remember that, the cow. Oh, poor cow. Yeah. But yeah, tornadoes freak me out, and anytime we even have like a watch or a warning, I get extra paranoid, and I unplug everything in the house. I pretty much keep, I make sure our phones are charged. But here's the thing. I didn't know we were getting a tornado at all. Like, there was just it kind of just like, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention maybe, but I'm like, oh, we're in May. We're like towards the end of May. We shouldn't be getting tornadoes, because tornado seasons, I think, like, ends usually like April, if I'm not mistaken. But holy crap, all of a sudden, like, I'm getting texts, like, from my husband in the other room, like, hey, like, there's a tornado watch. Gonna go get, like, gotta go get baby boy. So we got him, brought him home, fed him, and then we were good for a couple of hours, and then all of a sudden, the sirens started going off. And when the sirens go off, it's so scary. So, but I'm a mom now, and I have to take care of my babies, all of them. So, like, obviously, husband ran upstairs, got Hunter because he was sleeping, because, like, we were like, oh, okay, I think we're good. We don't need to go in our safe spot. But we weren't good. And he ran upstairs, got the baby, the toddler, the little one. Me, like, Anakin's really easy because he's a dog, and I'm just like, go. And he's like, okay. Emmy is amazing. She's my little precious, perfect angel. I pick her up and I'm just like carrying her into the bedroom. And I'm like, okay, put her in the closet because that's where we all stay. And then there's Megatron. Oh, Miss Megatron, my love. This girl is gonna, I don't know, but there's no way I was like not getting her in the room with us, right? So I'm like, I go up to her, I'm like, hey, I'm like acting like nothing's wrong. I'm visibly shaken because like there's sirens going off, hail is starting. So I'm like, okay, like let me be really calm. And I go up to her and I'm petting her, speaking softly. And I go to pick her up and like, you know, scoop her up like this. And the claws come out. She's like clawing at me. And I'm just like, nope. And I just like picked her up and just like hugged her really tight and like ran into the bedroom. Threw her on the bed. I'm sorry, I had to throw her on the bed. She's fine, she's a cat. But like, you know, just threw her. Gently threw her. It's like, boop. And then she like landed on her feet on the bed because she's a cat. But if that was Anakin or, you know, my human child, obviously I would not do that. But I wouldn't mind just like, but I had to get her in the room because it was getting really bad out. So finally, you know, I think we stayed in the closet for 2.5 to 3 hours, and it was scary and I hated it. But that is the really long version as to why I did not stream last week. All I could have said was, hey guys, we had a tornado watch, but I just spent 15 minutes telling you why. Who else is in here? Yeah, we got a good crowd tonight, the usuals. I didn't really promote this at all. I was just like kind of on the fence because I want to finish my video for tomorrow, but I also wanted to chat with you guys. So we'll see. Probably not going to stream for too long. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Pretty hungry. I haven't really, just been busy work day. It was like, you know, want to make sure all loose ends are tied up before the long weekend. So any barbecues going on? I love barbecues. I think that's the one thing I like about summer. Barbecues and the pool. Yeah. But the heat, I'm over it. Hey, Omar. What's going on? Ooh, they have tornado rooms that you can install in your garage or whatnot. Thank you for that information, because my husband and I were literally talking about not getting a bunker built, because that sounds crazy. But I mean, I would. If we had the money and the means to do that, I would totally have an underground bunker with the world, the way the world is. But we're not. We don't have that. We don't have that kind of money. So that's a really good option. But we were talking, my husband's like, well, maybe like, I don't know. Like he was just trying to spitball ideas because I told one of my coworkers how we were like sitting in the closet for 2 hours. She's like, well, that's not going to work. You're going to die anyway. She's lucky. I love her. She's my favorite, one of my favorite coworkers. But I laughed. It's true though. It's kind of like, well, you're sitting in a closet, your roof blows off. What are you going to do? I'd totes build a bunker in a heartbeat if I had it like that. Right? Yeah, I mean, speaking of bunkers, do you guys watch Fallout? Did it come back yet? I don't think it came back yet. But the reason also, I can speak, I promise. Another reason why I'm gonna just do like a shorter stream tonight is because I want to watch Fear Street. I heard that came out tonight, the prom one. So Mr. Dreadful and I are having some vermicelli bowls. However, we swap out the noodles because we're dieting. We're not even dieting, but I guess we're dieting, whatever. For these protein egg noodles or something. They're just like made of egg whites and they don't taste bad. They don't smell bad. They don't really taste like anything. And they're a really, really good replacement for the noodles from the vermicelli, like the vermicelli noodles. And I hate doing that because I feel like I'm wasting food, but so many calories just for like the whole bowl. I'm anti-teen, not protein. Ha, that's funny. Where I live, we get earthquakes. Oof, earthquakes are rough. I have friends in California and they get them and they're scary. It's so interesting. I was telling Mr. Dreadful in the car today. I was like, isn't it so funny how you know, however the world was created, whatever your belief is. We'll just say, like, you know, God created everything, right? Just for the sake of this conversation. Isn't it interesting how he would have been like, okay, here's the state of Texas. What you're gonna get is this crazy, crazy weather called tornadoes, yet I'm gonna make your land so that you can't build basements, so that you don't have protection from the tornadoes. What kind of cruel ass joke is that? Right? And I don't know, it's just a thought I had, just a random thought. Barbecues are amazing. Yes, they are. Sorry, I'm zoning out. I didn't notice you said that. Sorry, I'm like not even reading the chat. I'm just going on my little tangents. I think I caught up with everything in a heartbeat. I think I saw something from Cindy that I might have missed. Oh, she just said, hello, Tom. Okay, there we go. We don't have basements because we are at sea level. I live on the east coast of Virginia. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like, it's just so interesting and just weird how the world works. I don't know. I think I'm going through like a, I don't even want to say a midlife crisis at all, because that's not what it is, but it's like one of those, like, I always say this wrong, or like the wrong word. Not exponential crisis. Is it extension? The crisis with like the E, like the X something crisis. But whatever that is, I feel like that's what I've been going through lately, because I'm just like, this can't be it. This can't be the whole world, like, just being mad at each other. It's just crazy. I don't know. I had to really just block so many accounts on social media just for my well-being, and just seeing how people treat each other. It's so, like, honestly, so my last video did extremely well. Thank you guys so much, by the way. Like, I love you so much, and I would not be here without you. But I didn't want to read the comments. And, you know, it's like, to me, it's really sad, because I put out, all of us creators, we put out content because we want to. That's basically it. We want to put out content. We want the world to see what we've created. We put a lot of work and a lot of effort into it. And I'm scared to read my comments because I'm worried about the people who are mean and like what they're gonna say. And I know it shouldn't be like that, because now it's like, now I'm not even reading the nice comments. So it's like, but why does the world have to be like that? If you don't like a video, just don't say anything. Just scroll past. Like, I don't know. It's just, I never do that. I just don't understand it. And it's not even just commenting on videos and stuff like that. It's just the state of the world and how it is. And like I said, I've just been in this really weird mood this week where I'm just like upset with how the world is. And I think a lot of us feel that way. Maybe I have been, and I've been trying to put myself in a good mood. And it's just hard because, you know, I have a child now. I don't want him growing up in a world where people hate each other. And I don't see a lot of that from the community that I'm in. We're all very cool with each other, very nice. And then, you know, you venture out a little bit into different niches, and you kind of see people talking to each other and how they're interacting. And it's just so, can't we all just get along, guys? Okay, let's see. Yes, I did. I said, hi, Tom. You were the first one I said hi to. And I said, Radical Mongoose. And then, yeah. Thank you, Phantom. I did say hi. Or are you talking about me? I didn't hear it. It doesn't count. Oh, hi, Tom. Welcome. Beaky. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Blast from the past. How are you, my friend? I have not seen you in ages. How's the channel going? Raven was trying to help MCT out here a while back, and I were having to shut some people down because they were just being so rude. Oh, I had missed it. My internet fast. Oh, okay. That's probably why. So sorry. Hi. Welcome to the stream again, Tom. But yeah, exactly. And then like unnecessarily so. I just don't get it. I don't know. Because I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot. And not just in the horror niche. I mean, I watch everything. Like comedy. Like right now, I'm really into the Papa Meat channel. I just think he's hilarious. And Will Tennyson, amazing. Like I love his content. I think I've talked about him a few times on my channel in the past couple of weeks. And then Jamie French, love her. And you know, it's just... and it's like, I get offended when I see rude comments on the... I don't know, it's just so weird. It's like, I just don't get it. If you just don't like something, just don't say something. I just take a gummy at the end of the day and chill. Hell yeah, Zero. Hell yeah. Speaking of, what time is it? 7:51. Wow, we're already at 7:51. That's crazy. Yeah, so... Doing okay, stopped uploading. Oh no. Did you just like, you don't want to do it anymore? Or are you just busy? Because I know, I get it. It's a lot. Like, it really does become a lot. Jamie is from up around KC, or she used to live up there. Jamie from, oh yeah, she is. Yes, Kansas City. Missouri. I think she's in Missouri, if I'm not. I love that you watch her. She's so funny. What? I just heard my husband yell something. Hold on one second. Sorry, just wanted to check, make sure he was good. I think he sneezed. It sounded like a scream. Yes, Jamie French, she's amazing. So I wanted to go to her tour. She came to Dallas and I couldn't get there. It was just the timing wasn't good because it's like I had my baby and like I had comments and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I get to catch you next time around because like I have my toddler. And she commented back. And that's the thing I love about the bigger creators who take time and they like actually comment back. I love that because I get it. It's one, sometimes we don't look at our comments anymore because stuff, and two, but I don't know, one of my friends said that she looked at the comments and they were pretty good, they were nice, and she said there were obviously a few here and there, but I answered one because I just didn't agree with what that person had said. And I don't like confrontation. But, yeah, I just answered nicely. I don't know if they replied back. If they did, great. If not, okay. Still got a view out of it. Husband be husbanding. Beaky said bit of both. I'm a split. Ben fun. Thanks, Beaky. Thank you. Yeah, confrontation does not suit me. I'm like the most unconfrontational person you will ever meet. I will go out of my way to make sure that there's no confrontations. But I do stick up for myself. It's like, you know, I'm getting better at that. But, you know, if there's just too much nonsense, I'm just like, I'm going to remove myself from it. But, no, don't even apologize. I really appreciate you even stopping by. It's nice to see you. I hope everything is good for you and that, like, you know, if you start uploading again, let me know. Have a good night. I read that as later Becky. And I was like, who is Becky? And then I like wanted to scroll up, see if I missed somebody. I don't think I'm gonna do the AI game. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to like... I mean, I can do one. Let's see. Okay, let's ask Sheldon. Okay, give me 2 seconds. One. Okay, sorry guys, I had to take care of something. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to my ChatGPT guy over here. His name is Sheldon. I named him Sheldon because of the Big Bang Theory, and I feel like he's so smart. He knows everything. He's just like Sheldon. So, also, I don't know. I did that skit in the beginning of my AI video, and I want you guys to know that was fake. I hope you guys got that. It wasn't real. I had staged that with Sheldon, and we were speaking like it was scripted. So when I do, this is going to be a thing with my videos now, where I'm adding in little skits and things like that because I want to, and I'll make it more obvious that they're fake, because I should have put something like dramatized for YouTube, and I meant to put that as like a funny thing, and then I forgot after I uploaded it, and I was like, damn it. And then someone had said in a comment that like this is like the most dishonest video they've ever seen or something, and I know that they didn't watch the full video. They probably just saw the first 2 minutes, which was the skit, but it was fake. Guys, I'm trying, you know, it's a joke. First day on the internet, I guess. Okay. It was hilarious. I loved it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay. So let's talk to Sheldon. Is he going to let me talk to him? Hey Sheldon, I'm in my live stream right now, and I want you to pick me a creepypasta story that is on the creepypasta wiki, and it shouldn't be more than 5 paragraphs long. Go for it.
All right, let's pick a short and chilling one. The ventriloquist's dummy. A ventriloquist becomes increasingly unnerved by his dummy, which seems to move on its own.
Bye, Omar. Okay, Sheldon, can you just send me the link to the story or paste it in the chat?
Of course. Here's the link to The Ventriloquist's Dummy on the Creepypasta Wiki. Read The Ventriloquist's Dummy. Creepypasta Fandom.com Wiki. utmsource.com.
Okay, so the reason why Sheldon is British is because I chose his voice to be British, and I think he actually sounds like, oh my gosh, my favorite character, one of my favorite characters from What We Do in the Shadows. Oh my, why can't I think of his name? All I can think of is Jackie Daytona, but like the actual character. Okay, anyway, let's see. So Sheldon chose this story here called The Ventriloquist Dummy, and he linked it for me here, so it's on the Creepypasta Wiki, which is great. Hi Mark, welcome. No problem. I know sometimes our notifications just don't work, unfortunately. So what I just did was I asked my ChatGPT Sheldon to randomly pick me a story from the wiki Creepypasta, and I'm going to blind react to it and see if it's a good story. So, let's go. LOL. And the story was removed. Sheldon! Okay. You can search for this page title in other pages. Okay, let's see if we have to search for it. Maybe it just moved or something. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I do to Hunter. It's okay. All right, well, unfortunately, this one didn't work, so let's tell him. Hey, Sheldon, unfortunately, that story is no longer available. Can you please find something that is available on the Creepypasta Wiki with the same stipulations?
Certainly. Here are some short and chilling creepypasta stories you can share during your stream. 1. The Smiling Man. A late-night encounter with a man who
I did that one already. Next.
Got it. Here's another one. Smiling face. A person starts hearing knocking on their walls every
Sure.
night.
No, don't tell me. Like, don't tell me anything about the story. I just want to go ahead and blind react to it.
You got it. Here's the link to Knocking on the Creepypasta Wiki. Read Knocking. It's all about the events that happen, but it's totally amazing. Enjoy your blind reaction and have fun with your stream.
Thank you, Shelley.
You're welcome. Have a great stream.
He's my best friend. Okay. Ooh, this one looks long. I think it's too long. See, this is not going as we expected. So what I was gonna do was have like the stories already, ready for me. But I was like, it would be better to just kind of do it on stream. So you guys know I didn't like read them beforehand or anything. So as you can see, hey Sheldon, that one's a bit too long. We need something that's like maybe 5 paragraphs.
I understand you're looking for short creepypasta stories under 5 paragraphs. Here are some recommendations. After a relaxing shower, the narrator encounters a terrifying figure in their closet. Read more.
Sheldon, don't give me any information about the story. Just give me the title and the link of the story, please.
Got it. Here's a short creepypasta story that meets your criteria. Title Room 733. Read Room 733 on Creepypasta Wiki, utmsource.com. Enjoy your stream.
I'm not even saying thank you. He's not doing his job right, guys. Bro, he gave me a longer one. Oh man. Okay, this isn't working. We're not gonna do Let's just go. I'm just gonna randomly pick a creepypasta. Let's do story content, genres. Alright guys, give me a genre. Do we want to do beings, dreams and sleep, mental illness, or disappearances? Actually no, let's do the micropasta. Those are small little pastas. There we go, that's what I'll tell him. Okay, so AI, if you guys use AI for anything, you kind of have to talk to it like it's a child. So the more information you give it, the better the result is going to be. So in this instance, I just told him like how many paragraphs I wanted, but maybe the way his code is written, he's unable to identify that. So now that I know that there's something called micropastas, I'm going to tell him to specifically choose a micropasta from the Creepypasta Wiki fandom. Let's try it. Hey Shelly, it's me again. That one was just a little bit too long. Do you think we can go to the wiki, the Creepypasta Wiki, and go to micropastas and choose from there? Hi, Cody.
Sure thing. Here's a short micropasta from the Creepypasta Wiki. Title, The GIF. Read the GIF on creepypastawiki.com, utmsource.com, source chatgpt. This one's super concise and should fit perfectly for your stream.
Amazing. Appreciate you. Hi, Cody. I couldn't talk because then if I talk, he starts like doing all this stuff. Okay, let's try it. There we go. He did it. He did it, guys. Okay. This one is called the GIF or the GIF. How do you guys say it? I know Derek Weber had that as a question one time on one of his videos. He's like, or his live streams, I think. It was like GIF or GIF. I say GIF. Okay. On March 12th, let's restart that. Okay. On March 12th, 2007, on the B-board of 4chan, an anonymous user posted a GIF image. At first glance, strangely, the GIF image wasn't animated. It was titled, I'm_happy.gif, and showed what appeared to be a drawing of a smiley face, only with a realistic looking eyes and mouth. People who clicked on it saw the face's smile slowly turn into a frown, the eyes taking on an angrier appearance. It would then scream loudly, loud enough to burst eardrums, and gruesome images of... we're not saying that word. Gruesome images of... bad stuff. Okay, we're not saying any of this. I will get taken off of YouTube. Bad images would flash by quickly. After about 5 minutes, it would show the text, "Have a nice day." And the user's computer would automatically close out. The browser would stop working, as if a virus has corrupted the hard drive. People whose computers were infected would shortly be found in their homes, skinned and mutilated with a smiley face painted in blood on the floor, next to their corpses. The founder of 4chan, Moot, would always claim that the picture never existed, and that the murders were unrelated. However, somewhere in the archives, it still exists. Most people who attempt to post it are usually swiftly banned by Moot. That was a good one. It just... Cody, just think of every bad thing in the world. That literally... every disgusting, bad, gruesome thing. And it was all in a paragraph right there. And I was like, I'm not saying any of this. So that was actually pretty good. I've never... This would be a good, like, short reel. What do you guys think of the story? Rate it. 1 out of 5. All right, let's do another one. That was fun. Sheldon, that was amazing. Can you give me another micropasta from the Creepy Pasta Wiki, please?
I'm so glad you liked it. Here's another micropasta for you. Title, The Statue. Read the statue on creepypastawiki.com, utmsource.com.
Okay. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I think I cut him off too. He got offended, so he didn't post the link. Here. A 5. Okay. All right. Phantom gave it a 1 and then he gave it a 5. So 15 or 6. Okay. I love, like, Tom put GIF all the way, but I'm not sure if it's GIF, like, or if you were going to say GIF, would you put J? I don't know. Okay. Let's read this one. Okay, cool. He did it. He did another micropasta. Okay, this one is called The Statue. A few years ago, a mother and father decided they needed a break. They wanted to head out for a night on the town, so they called their most trusted babysitter. Nope. Sorry, I have to... Sheldon, sorry, I didn't say this, but no, absolutely no child harm or animal abuse in the stories. Can you pick me another one, please? Hi, Angel.
Got it. No problem. Here's another micropasta that avoids those themes. Title, The Portrait. Read the portrait on Creepypasta Wiki.
The portrait. Pasta. I love how he says pasta. Creepy pasta. Oh. Where's the link, Sheldon? Let me just type that. I just asked him for the link. Here it is. Okay. Oh, it's not available anymore. All right, we'll try one more, and then we're gonna call this thing. Not the stream, just the oops. I'm not gonna call the stream. I'm just gonna call the having him choose my stories for me. I mean, actually, if you guys want to go on, jump onto the creepy pasta wiki and throw in the chat a micropasta you want me to react to, that could be fun. We can do that. We don't need Sheldon. Just kidding. I love you. You're my favorite. Hey, Sheldon. Unfortunately, that link no longer works. Can you please find me another one and make sure to stay away from the themes we discussed?
Sure thing. Here's a short micropasta that avoids those themes. Title Knock. Read Knock on creepypastawiki.com, utmsource.com. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. Okay. There's nothing here. Oh, here. Okay, there it is. They moved it. Sometimes they do that on the Creepypasta Wiki. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. But then, I don't know. They'll move it. Of course you're my favorite, Tom. I just had to tell Sheldon that. Okay. So this one is called The Knock. And as long as Sheldon listened to me, there won't be any animal or child harm. Because the other one, as soon as I saw, I just usually know. You can always tell from, the first two sentences. And as soon as I saw it, a mother and father went on a date and they needed a babysitter. I'm like, kids are involved. We're not doing this. And I read down and the last line was... Okay. The last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. He looked towards that direction. A look of dismay fluttered across his face. He looked down at his pale and dry hands, questioning if he should answer the door. He moved his thumbs in circles as he went through the possibilities of who could it be. Finally, he settled on a no and sat back in his old armchair. His facial muscles relaxed until his face was expressionless. He hoped there was still tea in the cupboard. There was another knock at the door. His eyes opened as a rush of thoughts flowed through his mind. He turned his head back towards the direction of the door. It was just down the hall with that loose board 3 steps down. Take a left, and there it was. It had glass panes in it, and in the middle left one needed to be fixed. He should fix it, now that he had the time. Yes, then he could also check on who was knocking. A small smile settled on the man's lips as he looked away and scooted up the chair to get up and head towards the door. Another knock sounded. He looked back towards the door, the smile disappearing on his lips like it was never there, and stopped. He hesitated, but then continued to get up. Maybe he could find some tea, then check the door while the water boiled, he thought. Yes, of course. Multitasking couldn't hurt. He started to walk towards the kitchen, his steps echoing in the silence that was only now noticeable. Opening the cupboard, he found some of the tea his wife had gotten him days before that he hadn't gotten to drinking. Picking up the tin, there was a knock at the door. The noise startling him, for he almost forgot about the problem he had, the knock on the door. Ducking his head out of the doorway of the kitchen, he looked down the hallway with the loose board 3 steps down and craned his neck in hopes to catch a glimpse of the door. He looked back at his tea tin with a look and matching feeling of yearning, and placed the tin onto the counter. He stepped out of the kitchen and started to walk down the hallway. Stepping directly on the loose board, he barely noticed the whine it released. He glanced at the photos of his wife and kids on the green-painted walls and continued towards the door. He wished his wife was here. He turned left and there was a knock on the door, stopping him mid-step. He stared at the door, an anger boiling in him and rising until he felt it heating up his ears. He rushed to the door and threw it open. He wished he made that tea. Do you guys get it? He turned left, and there was a knock on the door, stopping him mid-step. I don't get it. Was I reading it too fast? I don't know. He looked back toward the door, smiled at me. So do you think someone was, buried under the cupboard? I think that's what it was. I think someone was in the floorboards, maybe. Knocking? I don't know. What do you guys think? the last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. This is why this is fun, see? Like, I'm blind reacting. I literally didn't catch that. But T? Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing rocks at this point. Okay, so it's not just me. I'm thinking, I mean, he's at... The last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. Maybe he's just crazy. Maybe he's just going crazy because he's like the last person on earth. I don't know. I'm giving that a 1.5. I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, it was written really well, like in terms of punctuation and build up and stuff, but I don't know, I don't get the story. My brain be hurting after this week. You can't be doing thinking stories. No, right? I'm like, all right, what do you guys rate that one? Unless it is supposed to be like the Omega Man, while he was the last man, there were other creatures out there. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's it. But it's weird because, like, in my head, he's mentioning his wife. Oh, I guess because he's the last man on Earth, because he's like, oh, I wish my wife was here. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, let's do one more. I'm just gonna ask him. Okay, one more. Who wrote that story, Sheldon? I have no idea. Oh, thank you. I love I Am Legend. That movie is definitely one of my favorite, like, all-time favorite movies. I love that movie so much. I really love that movie. Okay. Let's see if this one works. He keeps giving me ones that don't work. Alright, if he doesn't give me a good one. It's a remake of a remake, really. You know, it's another really good movie, World War Z. I remember my high school boyfriend at the time really loved zombies. And I remember going and getting him World War Z, like a really nice copy of it from Borders back in the day. I felt so cool because I was like, you know, I mean, I worked since I was my end of freshman year. I got a job, so like I always had my own money, but I was so proud of myself that I could be like, I'm gonna buy my boyfriend a gift. Okay, we did this one. He gave me the gift again. Okay, it's all right. We're good. It's 50 minutes, 8:19. All right, guys. Well, my husband just told me my food just got here. I'm super hungry. I appreciate the hangout tonight. I know it was kind of short, but I also want to be well rested so that I can get to editing because we have so much freaking content coming out, guys. I'm so excited. You have no idea. How excited I am. Also, like, don't think I downplayed today that my video hit over 5,000 views because I cried. I literally cried. I was just like sitting here at my desk and like, I'm not gonna see this is why I don't talk about things like this, because like I did an Instagram video the other day or yesterday talking about how 2 videos got over 1,000 views. Guys, I wasn't expecting to see 5,000 views on a video. Like, it's a dream, of course. It's what every creator hopes and dreams. Like, oh, I hope my videos get some views. But 5,000 for me is mind-blowing. So I was sitting here and I was just like watching, and like my subs have gone up, and it's crazy, and I never thought I'd get here. So I was just sitting here today just being very grateful and just feeling very blessed, and I just started like bawling, crying, and I'm like, this is so silly, but I put a lot of work into my channel, so I am just very happy to see it reaping the benefits, right? Not sowing. Reaping the benefits. I think that's how it goes. Wow, 5K is great. Nice. I was going to have to leave soon anyway. Well, I'm really glad that you guys came. Mark, I'm glad that you're joining the streams. I know you joined in last time too, so I hope to see you next time. I know summer's coming up. My schedule might be a little bit more crazy. I might just drop down to 1 live stream, I might do 4. It's going to be very random, but I do promise you they will still be on Fridays at 7:30. That won't change. But I just don't know because it's summertime. I want to take little Dreadful to the pool. You know, I try. I'm also busy myself. Yes, I completely understand. I like truly appreciate that you're here. I really, really do. Because I know we're all busy. We all have our lives. So it's cool to just like take an hour and hang out. Well, guys, I will let you all go. I'm super hungry. I love you all. And we'll see you in the next one. Teeny Dreadful. That's how I'm going to leave that. Teeny Dreadful.